And so these pictures are when we were much younger and he was much younger. And these are mostly all that. Zaki says, I'm 21 years old this year. Okay, thanks for your answers. However, my ex wasn't just physically hot, character-wise, she's up there as well. She's so fun to be around with. How can she be? If she's not there, she's not the right character for you. Remember, again, if this wheel doesn't turn for you, you shouldn't care if it turns at all. In other words, it's not the right character, right match. If you keep saying she was this, this and that, but she's not with me. So what do I care? If she's not with me, then it's not for me. And if it's not for me, it can't qualify to be with me, because these are qualifiers and non-qualifier qualities, characteristics. So be respectful to yourself. Expect something from the woman that you are willing to give everything you got to. She's not there. She's broken up with you, but you're hung up that she's hot and she was fun. What fun is it if she's not giving that fun hotness to you? So you should just look at it as you look at other hot girls out there that you don't know and they pass by. Okay, oh, pretty girl. Okay, that's it. That's the end of it. I know you were in a relationship and you have some memories and all that, but through my videos you'll learn how to deal with that and what they are and why they make you feel the way you do. That's why I highly recommend you guys go on my site, mindthatseekstruth.com, click on books, look at the short video of 1 minute, 2 minute, 2 minutes of each of the books that is explaining what the book is all about. Click on the book that you like, see the table of contents, click on it again, read the sample chapter, and if you see it suits you and what you're looking for, there's lots of material there, then buy it. These books used to be and still are in print for between $80 to $100, but I have purposely brought them down to $4 to $6, $4.99 to $6.99. These are price of a cup of tea or coffee, or a couple of them here and there. Not any big, big fees. The reason I did that, turn them all to ebooks so you can all have it. So that is not the agenda. That is not having a financial benefit for me to make me rich. At these prices, $4.99, $6.99, $5.99, the intention of it is for you guys all to be able to afford it, whether it's Indian rupees or another currency in the world. So please go on my site, click on Me, My Psyche and I. Get that book, read it when you feel like it. It's not a novel, so you read it small chapters anytime you want, any chapter you want at different time. And then in that book, you will learn more about yourself. Why you feel the way you feel. Why and how you tick the way you tick. What is thought and consciousness? What is a relationship between the two? How is thought born? How is consciousness to be? What is fear, desire, and ego? What are the roles in how you feel, act, and react in your daily life? And then you understand a lot more about who you are, what you are, how you feel, why you act and react the way you do. Then you got to know about your machine. Then you know how to interact with the world better and handle things better. And that's why they're so cheap. Not because the books are cheap, it's because I made them cheap so you'll have it. But you want an expensive one, you can order the printed one and I'll sign it for you and send it, as I have been doing. So now, let's see. Zach says, at my age, I find it a blessing to have her. Oh God, don't put her there. Blessing to have her? Who the hell is she? What has she accomplished? At age 21, let me fix this for you, Zach. I don't mean to be mean to you. I'm mean to nobody. But I care about you guys. When you talk nonsense like this, when you talk bullshit like putting yourself down because your penis is so excited to see this girl and you can't see her for who she is, and instead because your urges and your desire is so excited about her that makes you think that she's above you. And because you think she's better than you, and because, you know, she's a woman and you're a man and you like woman, and therefore you think, oh, all that is because she's better than you, not because you have the desire that makes her look better than you, because you want her, not because she's all that, because you desire her. You're built that way. It's in your genes to think of a woman desirable, and that desire makes you think she's all that. What has she accomplished? What has she accomplished that you think it's a blessing that you know her? Why? Why is it a blessing? Just because you get turned on, that makes her qualified to be a blessing entity? No. Look at it. You're talking through your hormones, and you're looking at her because you're excited about the sexuality and intimacy that you had, or you could have had, or you can have with her. And that's how you're judging her. Not based on who she is. She's mature, you say, for people my age. For people your age? What are people your age? What have you accomplished to think that if she's mature for your age, then she's mature for life? She's just growing up herself. She doesn't know shit. And you don't know shit. That's why when you think of her being so better than you, is because you haven't made anything out of yourself. Once you start making something out of yourself, accomplish things in life, then you'll see you've got a lot more to offer, and therefore you expect a lot more from people, and you don't keep telling and thinking that, oh, that girl is so accomplished. On what basis? She's accomplished because she looks that way, and that's not her accomplishment. That's how she's been developed into. Otherwise, when you become wiser and accomplish things in your life, then your standards of expectations will go higher. Then you will expect girls to actually be somebody, not just look something hot, and not just be a wise to your level. What is your level? Your level is nothing right now. You're 21-year-old. What have you accomplished to expect that your level to be in such a way that if she's higher than your level, then she's really way up there? No. If your level is high, then you, if somebody is higher level than you, it's something. But if you haven't accomplished anything yourself, then anybody can be higher than you, but still be nothing. I want you to bring your attention to that. I'm not putting you down. Don't make that mistake. I'm giving you this with love, so you appreciate and respect yourself. Not just be there like a doormat for just somebody that turns your dick up, and all suddenly you think, oh, she's all better than you. No. That's the mechanism that you have. That's in your genes. That's how you are. You're a boy. You feel that way. But you should not allow that to be the limit of your expectations from a woman. Woman should be and is a lot more than what she looks like and how she makes you feel physically and sexually. You should expect her as a real developed human being. She is. See what they have accomplished. Who are they? What their education, manners, morals, compared to where you are. Not just because when you're down and then they look big. Don't let your desires and your sexual needs dictate to you your emotions and loyalty to some girl that hasn't proven to you that she's qualified to be a good companion, a good match for you. Expect from them what they expect from you. They're pretty smart. They expect high level of integrity, high level of abilities and qualities, and so on and so forth. They have figured it out what they're looking for. You should too. And don't let just your excitement and your needs, urges, sexual urges to cover everything else that you should expect from a woman of your choice. And Zach continues, says, she's mature for people my age and very proactive compared to you. These are all compared to you. Don't talk to them as an abstract, as something, anomaly. I just like values like these in girl. Okay, find another one. There are millions of them out there. She's not an anomaly. She accepted me for who accepted you. That's where your problem is. She accepted me. What the fuck is she that she accepted you? Where is she coming from? Another planet? Already you accepted that you're inferior to her. So obviously you're going to be infatuated with her. It's equal basis. Accepted me. See, this is probably, I don't know where you're coming from. That's probably part of your cultural conditioning. That the women have been put on such pedestal and so hard to have intimacy and friendship with a girl that when you find one and you consider it a privilege that she has accepted you, instead of you having a mutual understanding of if you guys are a match and both are meeting each other's standards on equal basis. Both are important in that relationship, not just one. So don't give all the importance just because she's got something that everybody else wants and you want, and therefore you consider her a better than you, a higher than you. No, it's your desire that makes her seem that way. Otherwise, look at her as the person that she is. What is she bringing to the table? Is she qualified beyond the sexual things that you can see in her? Yeah? And he continues, she accepted me for who I am. It's hard to believe that I can ever find a girl like that, like this, or better again. She's my first love. Okay, there we go. My first love as well. Okay, your first love, then we know what's going on. So many first time and special moments with her. Yes, yes. Will the next girl ever be able to give this better, not just the same? No, it will not be the same. It will be better because your expectations will be higher, and therefore what you expected from this first girl was very nominal. The things that for your level was great. But once you've already seen this, then you now have grown bigger, better, and more developed, and now your standards gone higher. Then you expect more, and then you will be in search of a better quality, and you will find it. Once you find it, you will see that's far superior to this first one experience. But you know, first experience is like experience that you never had food, and then when they give you food, you say, "Oh God, this is the best thing I ever had." Well, wait until you have other delicious dishes that is out there. You say, "Oh God, why did I think that was the best? These are the best." Because it's always comparative to what you experienced before. And that's how your judgment goes. And because the first one is compared to no experience, then the first one seems, wow, so memorable. But just because it's so memorable and so amazing to you, it doesn't mean that it's the best. It just means compared to what you never had, it's really something. But later on, you will remember this because it's the first one. But doesn't mean what you remember is also a reason to think of it as the best that you could ever have, because you will see the other girls that you will meet at the older age are far superior because you became superior and your expectations went higher. Therefore, you will look and you will find a superior woman than this one. But you will always remember your first girlfriend because that's the first. It's like the first time you pooed, first time you ate, first time you played something. You did something. It's the first time. Doesn't mean it's the best one. It's just the first time. Doesn't mean it's the best one. Go on, and you will be rest assured 100% that you will, in time, you will find far, far better relationships and more suitable ones. It's just 21st-year-old. You are 21-year-old. It's a warm-up game. It's just getting ready, experiencing.